Welcome back to Jeff's Junction. I'm your host, Jeff, and this is My Music. What, do you ask, is my music? Well, it's music that's moved me at some point in my life. Blind Melon was not an artist that I looked to listen to. It wasn't even an artist that was on my radar. But at one point in my life, Blind Melon became a band that I looked for. And there was like the ballads. The ballads are the ones that really struck me. How can I say this? Throughout my life, I've had struggles with finding out who I am. I struggled with feelings. I struggled with happiness. I felt like I was overwhelmed with happiness. When I was sad, I felt overwhelmed with sadness. And I was always escaping, trying to escape myself. Blind Melon allowed me to feel, to honor those feelings that Jeff holds, and to feel them. Blind Melon has so many songs that I look for. I wish I could just reorganize them so that you could find all the ballads in one list, because that's sometimes all I want to listen to. Change is very possibly my favorite song ever. Quite possibly. And like, that's a tough one, because music is my soul. Okay? It moves me. It speaks to me. The violin does something to my brain. I love it so much. James Ennis is my favorite violinist of all time. He was in my dream last night, oddly. Not him, but somebody was saying, yeah, it's just a dream. I get it. It's just a dream. Somebody was saying, pick an artist, and I said James Ennis in my dream. So, why? I don't know. Change. Change is, and if you play guitar, change is a really, really easy one to play. Hang on. All right. So, a lot has happened. I said, hang on a second. I was like, I'm going to go get my guitar. I'm going to show you guys how easy this song is if you play the guitar. And at that moment, my middle boy sent me a text. Can you do me a favor, please? And he's a PC gamer, and I thought, maybe it's just I got to click something on his computer. Nope. Can you round up some skewers and a decent-sized piece of cardboard and bring it to my school? And I was like, decent-sized piece of cardboard. Well, today's recycle day. And guess what's already gone? The cardboard. So I was on a mission. And I'm in my shorts, right? I'm in a t-shirt and shorts because I'm doing a video and I'm going to run down into the gym and have a workout. Anyway, I got this here nifty guitar. Not sure if you guys are familiar with Art and Lutherie. Well, let me get this thing off there. Art and Lutherie. Great guitar. I don't nearly play enough. My wife, she plays almost every day, and she's become much better than me. I've played for many years, and I let it go for many years. And I thought I would get back into it, and I don't know, I'm just such a busy guy. But Change, this is like one of the easiest songs to play. One of the easiest ones is, if you know this one. You know that? Maybe you know that one. It's like a classic. Anyway, Change is simple. It's an A, a G, and a D. I'm pretty terrible. I don't feel the sun's coming out today. Staying in. Gonna find another way, yeah. As I sit here in this misery, I don't think I'll ever know. See the sun from here. Yeah. Anyway, lovely song. I butchered it. We're going to listen to the original. That is one of my favorite songs. I love it so much. And I did not like that. And I did it for you guys. And you guys are going to let me know how terrible I am. I'm sure of it. Why am I so blurry? YouTube told me that when it uploads, it renders higher. So, anyway. Blind Melon. Change. Yeah, so this is like the beginning of this song is what sets the mood, okay? So he comes in with this guitar riff that I was doing. The A, the G, and the D. And it runs a cycle, right? And then for the chorus it changes. And it's really the same chords. It repeats in a different sequence. And it really sets the tone for the whole song. Listen to that. That's A, G, D, G, A. And that harmonica, wow, it's got such a feel to it. And I'll listen to Shannon Hoon come in here.
Don't feel the sun's coming out today. Staying in, it's gonna find another way. Yeah. As I sit here in this misery, I don't think I'll ever know, Lord, see the sun from here. And oh, as I fade away, they'll all look at me and say, and they'll say, hey, look at him, I'll never live that way. That's okay, it's just afraid to change.
Yeah, so you hear that, right? Like the sound, the tone, it stays the same. They add in a little bit of like nuances with the harmonica and with that kind of banjo, and it kind of adds this sense of like it's gonna be okay. You know, he's talking about the sun's not coming out today, it's staying in, it's gonna find another way. So he's sitting in this misery. So I'm hearing him, he's like depressed, he's sad. And so the song Feel gives you that impression that yeah, something isn't right. But with the harmonica coming in and the banjo kind of strum, there's like some happiness is trying to break free.
When you feel life ain't worth living, you got to stand up and take a look around. You look up way to the sky.
Right? And so he's saying basically you need to hold your head up high no matter what's going on, because life can bring you down if you let it. That's what I'm getting from this song. And Shannon goes on to sing about not wanting to die. He says, and I'll quote, so in this app it says, and when your deepest thoughts are broken, keep on dreaming, boy, because when you stop dreaming, it's time to die. And it doesn't have this next part that Shannon sings, and he says, "And right now, I don't want to die." And so that part right there was such an impactful part for me. It's like I'm going through all these struggles in my life, and it doesn't matter what's going on. Like right now, I don't want to die. Like that's deep. And so this goes into a bit of like a instrumental, musical interlude, solo, guitar solo, and then the sound washes out a bit, and listen to what happens here.
Knows I fade away. They'll all look at me and say, they'll say, hey, look at him, where he is these days. Life is hard, you have to change. Life is hard, you have to change.
Yeah, it's such a happy song. You guys really need to listen to the full thing. I know I cut through it a little bit, but just trying to get through some of these high points for me. Yeah. As I fade away, they'll all look at me and they'll say, hey, look at him and where he is these days. When life is hard, you have to change. When life is hard, you have to change. Yeah, it was funny because a friend of mine that I knew from many, many moons ago, she had this clothing store in the town that I'm from, city that I'm from. And she was celebrating her birthday yesterday, and I wished her a happy birthday. And I said, she had mentioned something like another year around the sun. And I thought, like, thinking about her life, another year around the sun, another year older, or perhaps, another year living a blessed life. And that's what I thought about her. And when I think about myself, because I struggled pretty hard back then, and I got mixed up with not the wrong crowd. It was the decisions that I made around that crowd. They were all good people, and they all looked at me and said, Jeff, I think you're partying a little too hard. And I didn't know how not to, honestly. And for a long time, I made poor decisions, and I didn't really know what the future held for me. I just didn't think it was going to be good. And this song is super impactful when you read and think about the lyrics. When life is hard, you have to change. Life was hard, and when I made those changes, and it wasn't like I got humility written. If you can see that humility written on my arm here, it taught me that I don't have all the answers, and it's okay to ask for help. That's what humility means to me, is honoring who Jeff is and knowing my capabilities, my strengths, and also my weaknesses. Because if I don't know my weaknesses, then how can I reach out for help? And when I did that, my life turned around. Life is hard, you have to change. I changed, and today I look at I was just looking at a picture yesterday. I was trying to find an image for something, and I came across a picture of my truck pulling my RV in front of my house. That is, to me, it's just, I don't know. I look at it and I think, how did I get here? How is this me? How is this my life? And if I had a soundtrack, this one would be at the top of the list. Anyway, this is a craziness here. I'm getting a little bit too deep for myself even right now at this time of day. This is Jeff's Junction. This is my music, and yeah, this definitely moved me, this song. So We got my son taken care of. Apparently, I sent him the wrong size box. It was too big. That's too big. When you hear the word decent size piece of cardboard, what does that mean to you? I'm thinking like I don't have a 4x4 foot piece of cardboard on short notice. Like I brought him something that was like 1 by like 8 inches or 2 by 8 inches. Too big still. Can't fault me for trying. And he needed 6 skewers, and the skewers we have are squared. He's making a car, and so I brought him 6 squared skewers, 6 paper straws, hard ones, and 5 from the store straws. I set him up. He's gonna make the most spectacular car. I hope. I can't wait to see it. Thank you for checking this out. Thank you for listening to me ramble. This is my music. Do you like Blind Melon Change? If you like what you heard, I'll drop a link in the description. This has got 13 million views from 12 years ago. That is not bad. Blind Melon, frontrunner Shannon Hoon, passed away many, many years ago, struggled with his demons and succumbed to them. And, when I do deep dives into Blind Melon, it saddens me a bit because he seemed like a really, great guy. And you know what? If you have an opinion about people who use drugs, my time in rehab, I've learned that most people struggle because of past trauma, and it's not because they're bad people. It's just because they hit this speed bump in life and didn't know how to get over it, and drugs fix the feelings for a moment, and then they're hooked, and a lot of people die from that, and only a small percentage make it out. I made it out for a bit, and then I fell, and I haven't looked back since. It's 16 years of sobriety for me, off drugs and alcohol, and my life is like so much better for it. But like, how can I bring someone to that? How can I show them that their life can be better? Like, the only way I can do it is by living a better life. And a good friend of mine passed away a couple years ago, and he runs recovery houses in the city of Edmonton, called Harmony House. I'm not sponsored. Yes, it's a free plug. He passed away. He got out of the life, and he would say to me, "Hey, listen, I gotta run down that old street where everybody is like sleeping on the street and pass out some cards." He's always passing out these cards. If you want help, I know where it is. And anyway, he helped two people. They decided that they were going to clean up their life, Adrian and Marie. Adrian was my best man at my wedding. I met him through Mark that passed away, and Adrian now runs those recovery houses. He's a manager there, and he helps so many people out of the depths of their diseases, and it's just a beautiful thing. It's just really sad that so many people don't know that recovery exists for them, and that it's possible. So the best thing I can do is just to live the life that I learned in recovery, to be a better person, to show others that there's another way. And I honestly am ashamed to say that I was a drug addict, but I feel like it's necessary. I have a platform. I have the ability. It would be what a waste to not use this platform to tell others who might be seeing this that, I struggled with drugs for over 10 years, And my best thinking, got me in the backseat of a cop car. I lost jobs, girlfriends, friends, family disowned me. My life was going nowhere fast, and the I didn't know how I was gonna break free from it. And I managed to let go of my way and try someone else's way, and I started to piece together minutes and days of clean time, and now, like, I live a successful life. I have dreams that I want to realize, and I've been to so many places, I've had so many things, and the greatest thing that I got from this is I got myself back. And I've heard it said so many times, and I'm no different. My life today is light years better than that day before I picked up my first drug. Like, I tried to get the life back that I had before drugs, and I got so much more. So much more. So there is help out there. And you know what? If you're struggling and you don't know how to get out of it, like, drop me a comment and I'd be happy to point you in the right direction. A good friend of mine in Toronto runs a sober coaching business. He will fly to you and live with you and show you the way. He has a fee, and I don't know what it is, but he started this business. That's what he does. He's over 10 years of sobriety, of clean time, and he's helped so many people, and he can help you too. If not, there's so many different ways that you can get help. Not every way works for everybody, and I'm just so grateful that I found a way that works for me. What a life. I'm maybe a little bit of regret that I've wasted those over 10 years of my life, but I don't sit in the regret today. I sit in the gratitude that I learned what I don't want in my life, and I learned how to propel myself in the direction that I want to go in life. And so I have rambled on about this for quite a bit. I wouldn't call it rambling. These are important. This is important information. I have rambled about nothingness before. This is not nothingness. This is important. If you struggle, reach out. Okay? If you have nobody, drop me a comment. Reach out. I can point you in the right direction. People have done that for me. Thousands of miles apart, helped me out. There's help out there. Seek it. There's a better life. I have a friend that's got like 4 years clean time more than me, and I tell him how great my life is going, and he always says, "It gets better, Jeff." And I'm like, how could it get better than this? And every time it does. It just does. I can't explain it. You gotta try. And yeah, wow. A whole information panel about recovery on this My Music episode on Jeff's Junction. Thank you for listening to me. If you've listened this far, regardless, drop me a comment. Let me know where you're viewing from. Let me know if Blind Melon has touched you as it's touched me, and maybe drop your favorite down, and I'll let you know what I think of it, because I've got many from Blind Melon. Love this song. This definitely needs to be on my playlist, My Music. So thanks for checking this out. Stay blessed. Keep coming back. You're worth it.